one thing to throw crazy kicks and spinning stuff. It's another thing to land them. And you do so with remarkable regularity, by the way. For those who don't know, where did you hone your skills and sort of master all of these high-level, difficult strikes?
Oh, well, first of all, I wouldn't consider I'm a master yet, but I started out in Taekwondo and changed over to Sanshou, which is a Chinese-style kickboxing, full contact, which incorporates a lot of kicks and wrestling and sweeps and then also punching. So just been training in different styles of martial arts and just keeping an open mind and learning as much as I could.
Now, you've starred in a lot of major motion pictures, you've choreographed fight scenes for other huge movies, but you said competing in the UFC right now takes priority over everything else, yeah?
Definitely competing in the UFC is on top of the list. So I started out in martial arts. I love to compete, and I'm going to try to compete as long as I could. Can't fight forever, but I'm going to do as long as I could.
All right, well, to that end, you've won a lot of titles in so many martial arts, kung fu, kickboxing, Sanshou. You've also tasted MMA glory as the Strikeforce middleweight champion, but to get a win here on this Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen massive card showcase, how would that accomplishment compare to your other achievements in combat sports?
Being part of UFC was a huge accomplishment, and looking for my first win. It's going to be a very tough fight, very competitive fight against Patrick Cote, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad he took the fight on last-minute notice, and thank you for that. And fighters get injured all the time, and it's just part of the game. And Rich Franklin pulled out to take over, for Vitor, and now I think this is an exciting matchup for all the fans.
What adjustments did you make, or were you able to make, if any, when the opponent did change from Rich Franklin to Patrick Cote?
Well, it was a big adjustment because Patrick Cote is an orthodox fighter, and Rich Franklin is a southpaw, so definitely big difference. But just changing out my sparring partners and making sure that they come in and they push me hard.
Cung, you kind of had a grin when John Anik mentioned that he was up 2-1 as a favorite. What do you think of that?
Hey, the odds, it was just a grin. Like, I actually like being the underdog, so I'm happy about that. But it's all about the odd maker, and just like Patrick said, when you step in that cage, it's 50-50. So, when the smoke clears, may the better man stand. For me, stepping into the octagon, it's with 4-ounce gloves, it's always a game changer. Patrick Cote has very heavy hands, so on top of 4-ounce gloves, you just gotta go out there and just leave it all in the cage and not hold back. So I just train hard, and I'm planning to fight very hard. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Cung. I've got a question for you. The last time we saw you was against Vanderlei, and that was a really, really exciting fight, but you did take some damage, so I'm just curious, how long after that fight, was it before you could get back in there and start training, and did you have to, he was joking, he said he gave you a better nose for movies, but I'm curious, honestly, really what happened, because you did take some tough punches.
Actually, it's my third broken nose after Vanderlei, so the second nose job didn't go too good. It was still a little bit crooked, so I actually found a good nose doctor this time around, and he got it pretty, a lot straighter than the other one, until I think I'm done with fighting, then I'll really fix it. But I think it's pretty straight now. So, hey, thanks, Vanderlei. Hey, I got a free nose job.
Well, you're looking pretty good, pretty in shape. Coming to this fight a lot better, in my opinion. And you went against Vanderlei. Can you break down some of the training or the smarter training that you took up making?
Well, basically, fight training is hard on the body. It doesn't matter what age you are. If you overtrain, your body breaks down, you get injured. And this time around, as soon as I felt like I was getting a little, worn down, I would take it off. Before, my coaches used to kick me out of the gym, and then a lot of injuries would happen. My last training camp against Vanderlei, I was always injured, but I was always in the gym. This time around, I actually took better care of my body and made sure that I didn't overtrain.